MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Opening day is here as we get the new season underway with a good matchup between the Wildcats and the All-Stars. Hi again, everybody. It's finally here. Welcome to our special opening day edition of Baseball on the Show. I'm joined by Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. The staffs for these two teams sure to be a focal point as this series moves along.
Hey, just like any team, pitching is going to be the key factor for this ball club as the year plays out. I'm sure the staff will have its ups and downs, but putting together some quality outings early in the season could do wonders for this club getting out of the gate with a good start.
The game's count starting now. It's opening day. It's the show, and it's coming up next. Wilcox gets the call to pitch here on opening day in front of the hometown crowd. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, taking a look at the numbers, you see that ERA a little under 4 last season. But I think his team and organization, they're expecting some bigger and better things out of him this year. We'll see if he can get off to a better start in this one.
Stepping up now, Jim Jarvis. He will lead this one off today. Ball 1 to start the at-bat.
First pitch, 110.
Not where you want the changeup, but he gets away with it for a strike. Temperature about what you'd expect for this time of year, 56 degrees at first pitch. The 1-1 home is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
1-2.
Lifted down the line in left, and that will end up a foul ball. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
And that misses, ball 4. So a good battle to begin the ball game today, but the leadoff man will reach first anyway.
Cody.
So digging in now, Cody Vance. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. From the stretch. Too high, 1-0. Looking at his career totals, Vance has a slugging percentage a little over .425, a respectable number. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. From the stretch.
He's having a really hard time finding his rhythm and finding the strike zone. It's going to allow this offense to keyhole him in big situations. He's got to figure it out pretty quick.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
At this rate, he's going to set some kind of a record for walks issued in a game, or he'll get an early hook. We'll see if he can settle down here and start to find the strike zone, or if he continues to struggle.
Coming to the plate now, Brad DeBro. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Jarvis on second, Vance at first with no outs. A swing and a ground ball to third. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly.
To say this game has not started the way the pitcher wanted it to would be an understatement, to say the least, but he can't worry about the mistakes he made here. He just has to get himself out of it. Easier said than done as the cleanup man steps in next.
In now, Chandler Taylor, as he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball one.
When you're hitting in a situation like this, you have to find a way to slow your heart rate down. The pitcher's the one with all the pressure. You're looking to keyhole something middle of the plate and drive some runs in.
The 1-0. And he fouls this one off. Grounded back up the middle. Fielded cleanly to second for one. On to first, and it's a double play, though that first run of the ball game is across to score.
A bases loaded. Last thing you want to do is ground into a double play, and that's just what he does. One run scores, but you don't get an RBI in that spot. That's a rally killer.
Digging in, Drew Williamson, runner in scoring position with two gone. Here comes the first pitch. Changeup, a little bit inside, 1-0. And there is our officiating crew in this one, calling balls and strikes, Mr. Freddie Ferguson.
You know, this is one of the guys behind the dish, Freddie Ferguson, Dan, that the rookies are going to have a tough time with. If you've played in the league for a little bit, you understand that he's got his own zone.
You touched on it, D-Roy. I think he rewards the veteran.
In to score is the runner from third. It's a 2-0 ball game. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. The Wildcats lead this one 2-0. John Keller is on the mound for the season opener on the road in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matty V, this ought to be exciting. This is one of the top young pitchers in the game right now. He keeps getting better. He keeps learning. And if he continues at this pace, this guy has a chance to be one of the more reliable pitchers in the game.
So coming to the plate, Ben Anderson. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. No balls and a strike to count. The windup and the 0-1. Line drive to center field. Salem has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
Batting second, the second baseman, J.J. Talley.
Settling in now, J.J. Talley. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Now here's the pitch. The 0-1. One out, nobody on. Slow little grounder left side. Throw gets him, 2 down. In now, number 32. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Now here's the pitch. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A little roller toward the hole. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Digging in, Bo Jordan, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
And a fastball is in there for strike 1.
That's a tough pitch for a batter. If you're not expecting it, you'll end up with half a bat after you swing.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
I get it. He wants to see this guy's repertoire, but now he's behind in the count. Puts himself in a tough spot to hit.
Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2. Popped up. And there's out number 1.
Batting 7, the center fielder, George Salem.
Digging in, George Salem. First offering on its way. Fastball over the outside, but in there for a strike. And he misses with it, 1-1.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Number 32 is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Batting it.
Now at the plate, Zane Denton. He'll swing it from the left side right here. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Ball 1. Count 1-0. Count 2-1.
Now the 2-1 pitch.
A good fastball that backed him off the plate, and then some slow stuff down and away. That's one of the classic ways to mess up a hitter's timing. Up and in, down and away, textbook.
And another foul ball. Another try at 2-2.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Hey, this guy's a hard guy to put away. He's fouling off some tough pitches. 2-2 count, and he just seems to keep hanging right in there.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Oh, and he lets him off the hook there, as this isn't even close for ball 4.
That's a nice job to work that walk right there. Even if it doesn't lead to anything on the scoreboard this inning, it prevents the pitcher from having to lead off in the next one. Just one of those small things that might go unnoticed, but in the end, make a big difference.
Stepping into the box, John Keller. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Ball, action time.
34 pitches for him through an inning and 2/3 right now. That's not terrible, but it's a lot higher than he'd like.
That's popped up. Shepard calls for it, and that ends the inning. Now at the plate, number 22. He'll get his first shot with the bat here.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
1 ball, no strikes the count. The 1-0 home. Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. And now pitch on the way. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1.
Everything this guy throws moves, and that two-seamer has a mind of its own.
Hit down the line at first, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Standing in now, Michael Curry. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Now the 1-0. Hit hard down the right field line, but a foul ball. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. And the pitch. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. Now here's the pitch. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. He loses him on ball 4.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Now in the box, John Cagle. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. From the belt, kicks and deals. Grounded to third. This could be 2. There's 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. More opening day baseball coming up following this. Striding in once again, Jim Jarvis. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the 3rd. First delivery to him on the way. The windup and the 0-1. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk. Coming right after him here.
And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a
The
backwards K
NCAA
for him.
College Baseball Season 2 Division 3 2022 Game 1. Games and highlights will be coming up
This is
next
hit
on
high in
Goats
the air out
International
toward left
Sports
center.
Showdo.
Left fielder giving chase. He makes the running play. 2 down. Striding into the box, Brad DeBro. First pitch of the at-bat. Line drive to left. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit.
Kind of looked like he had gotten his bearings there. Dan was going to have a 1-2-3 inning, but not the case, giving up that late 2-out knock.
Boy, this lineup is so deep, 1 through 9, they could put a hurting on you, and they're making him work, and he's given up a lot of base hits so far in this one. So far, this has not been an easy one for this pitcher.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Chandler Taylor. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
First pitch on its way. set to deliver the 0-1.
1-1.
It looked like the fastball got away from him there.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
Had nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. At the knees for a called strike, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning.
Leading off the inning, Maxwell, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
The right fielder.
First pitch coming, here it is.
NCAA College Baseball Season 22023 Game 1. Games and highlights will be coming up next on GOAT's International Sports Showdown 2022.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
That's not a bad pitch right there. That two-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
The 1-1 home. Left side, but well foul. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes.
2 balls, 2 strikes. Got a full count. 3-2.
Cam Shepard, the number 8 hitter here, waits on deck. A bouncer to the left side, right to him. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Batting it.
Digging in now, Cam Shepard.
Shepard.
First delivery to him on the way. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left field. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. Solo shot here to left. First home run of the campaign for him. As they cut the lead in half, it's 2-1 now.
Well, if you're going to get your first hit of the game, you might as well do it with a bang. He thought he could squeeze one past him, but he thought wrong.
Stepping in now, Cole Wilcox. And it's fouled away.
Wilcox.
The NCAA College Baseball Season 22022 Division 3, Game 1. Games and highlights will be coming up next on GOAT's International Sports Showdown.
Jordan is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting. Center fielder.
Digging in to try it again, Ben Anderson. First pitch coming, here it is.
Well executed fastball right at the knees. Going to be a long day for this offense if he stays in that spot.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. And they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Oh, I love that pitch right there. Up and in, jam, sandwich.
And he lays off the fastball away, so it's 2-2 now. Fouled away. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. But not before the lone hit in the inning. The solo home run makes this a one-run ball game. On now to the top of inning number 4. The Wildcats are out in front here, 2-1.
The NCAA College Baseball Season 22023 Division 3 Game 1 matchup is now live streaming on GOAT's International Sports Showdown 2023.
Two balls and no strikes. 3-0 now.
Kind of frustrating as a pitcher when you start an inning off with 3 straight balls like he has here in the 4th. Makes you start wondering what's going on.
Here it is, the 3-0.
Hey! 3 balls, 1 strike.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
Boy, oh boy, that's a tough one for the pitcher. He's definitely wondering where the heck was that pitch. I think he called it high, but our strike zone says otherwise.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Bo Jordan comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. In there. Now the throw is there, and he's out trying to take second.
Well, he showed a lot of patience to work out that walk, but it got erased pretty quickly. Always hate to give outs away on the base pass, especially when you've gotten on base for free.
Hard hit ball to second, and that gets through for a 1-out base hit.
Now batting, the center fielder, George Taylor.
Now a throw over. Runner back safely. At the plate, George Salem, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
A ball and a strike. Jordan leads off first with 1 away. Runners on the move for second. And here's a ball hit in the air. And no one will track it down. Again, he sends it out of play. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Into the box now, Zane Denton. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. Big, slow breaking ball, one that drops in for a strike.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
Here's the 1-1. Fourth inning of a 2-1 ball game. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Hit to third. And he's safe. And they won't get him as he's able to advance from first to third on what would certainly be scored a throwing error.
And everyone knows that you set the tone on opening day, and that's not the kind of tone they want to set. They made fielding a priority in the spring, but it doesn't translate on that play. Might be some early season jitters, too.
In now, John Keller as he puts it on the ground to third. The throw pulls him off the bag. And the run is in to score from third. It's now 3-1.
The batter, number 11. Shortstop. Jim Jarvis.
So now to the plate, Jim Jarvis, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat. And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Strike three called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. So 1 run on 3 hits, 1 error in the inning, and a couple of men left. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. Pennsylvania is on top here, 3-1. At the plate, J.J. Talley. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
And this catches the inside corner. Good spot there. It's 0-2. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. 3-1 is our score here in inning number 4. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Now the pitch. And here's one that barely misses off the inside corner. 2-2.
I like what he was trying to do there with the two-seam fastball, but that's a tough pitch to command. When you throw it glove side like that, it's really tough to get it to come back to the corner.
Just hung in there on that one. Bases are empty, 1 man out. 3-2.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
3-2 pitch. Ripped on the ground to first. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now back.
Into the box now, number 22. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Popped him up.
Game 1, Villanova Wildcats Georgetown Hoyas.
And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. Digging in once again, Cody Vance. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far.
Cody Vance.
First pitch on its way. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. Hit the other way out toward right field. Right fielder giving chase. He's there and records the first out.
Now batting.
Stepping in, Brad DeBro. Already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. 3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. This is swung on and popped up. Crossing into foul territory now behind third. And he'll put this away for the second out.
Now batting.
Standing in, Chandler Taylor. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Fastball well outside. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the string on him that time, and the inning is over.
Ready now, Michael Curry. He drew a walk his first time up.
The first baseman, Michael Curry.
And now pitch on the way. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
This is one of the things that makes him so effective as a pitcher. Able to pound the zone with all different options.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Well, he certainly wasn't intimidated on the mound right there. He had to stare down a really good hitter, and instead of working around the zone, he challenged him with 3 straight good pitches. I like that he didn't give his opponent too much credit.
At the plate now, John Cagle, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. And the pitch. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. 1 out, nobody on. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2. Got caught lunging there as this one's fouled away. He'll try again. 1-2. Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. Here now the 2-2. And it's belted high and deep into right center. Not quite out of here. It's off the out-of-town scoreboard. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
Wow, he puts a serious charge into this ball. Ends up splitting the 2 outfielders. Bangs up against the wall in right center, and he cruises into second, knowing he can't hit the ball much harder than that.
Into the box, Maxwell. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. A ball and a strike.
Ball, 1 strike.
Cagle leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. And it misses. 3-1 now.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
And that misses ball 4. So it's 1st and 2nd now with only 1 away.
The batter, number 7. Shortstop.
So striding forward now, Cam Shepard. He went deep in his first at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here. He's set, and the pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Right side. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet, but the bases are loaded with 1 away.
As the pitching coach heads out to the mound, I think this is probably just a case of giving your guy a chance to catch his breath, pump him up a little bit, let him know that he's got it under control.
Corey Collins will get the nod from his skipper to pinch hit, and he'll do so in a big spot. Bases loaded, only 1 away. Line drive to left. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit. 1 run is scored. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield. 2 runs are in. And he is in there. So some real problems out there that time as it'll wind up in E7.
Anderson.
Stepping in now, Ben Anderson, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. No hits to this point. The 0-1. Into right field, that's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
The batter, number 2, second baseman,
Connor Phillips comes into work out of the bullpen now. And Dan, are you surprised that the starter's day is done?
I am a little, Matt, but this is one of those moves that people will debate forever. I think he could have pitched a little bit longer, but I understand the idea of bringing a lefty in to face this upcoming left-hander as well. So we'll see how this works out.
So striding in, J.J. Talley. He's got a chance to add on to what's already been a big inning for them.
Yeah, 2 on here and 3 on the board already. They've absolutely come out and forced the issue of this inning. Matt, a hit here could really fire up that dugout.
Here comes the first pitch.
Awesome execution right there. Great pitcher's pitch and an excellent job to get ahead in a tough spot.
3 runs already home here. Fouled off. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
Big spot right here. That's a great pitch to try and see if you could get him to fish outside the zone. He's still in the driver's seat right now, and I'd expect something else to miss off the plate.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Standing in now, number 32. And he hits it hard to the right side. Scooped up, throw is in time, and they're able to avoid the huge inning here as the side is retired. So they pick up 3 runs on 4 hits here, 1 error, and a couple of men left. 5 innings complete. The All-Stars lead it 4-3. Logan Moody takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and here comes the first baseman, Drew Williamson.
Drew Williamson.
Now here's the pitch. Williamson is one of those prototypical left-handed bats that really excels against right-handed pitching. Sees the ball well coming from that side. And it's 1-1.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pot commit and bury that inside, it leaks out over the plate. He can get hurt with that pitch.
Now the 1-1 pitch.
Game 1 UMass Minutemen East Carolina Pirates will be coming up next in NCAA Division III College Baseball Season 2
Swing and a miss as he
2022.
ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
At the plate, Bo Jordan. So go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. The windup and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind
Game 1
0-2.
LA Sal Explorers Penn State Nittany Lions.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
High fastball right there with a 2-strike count. You know what that might be doing? Setting up the next pitch. Could be that hard slider down and away. Something breaking down and away off the plate.
Misses, ball 2.
Hey, started this guy backwards. Couple of off-speed
Will
pitches
be
early.
coming up
Followed
next.
by back-to-back heaters. He can go either way he wants to go right now.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Not what you want to do on the mound. Go from 0-2 to 3-2, but credit the man in the box for being patient, even with 2 strikes.
Four-3 our score here as we play inning number 6. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
2 ways to look at this walk. If you're the hitting coach, you say that's a great AB. Down 0-2 and you work the walk. But if you're a pitcher like me, that's just a case of letting a guy off the hook, and that can really frustrate you.
Into the box, George Salem. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First delivery to him on the way. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. And he misses low with it. 2-0.
2-0.
Here's a look over to first. A dive, but he's back. Jordan, base runner at first with 1 out. Runner goes for second. Pitch outside. The throw is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw.
That's pretty savvy base running, right? A lot of pitchers don't throw over twice in a row, so I think he was going on first movement, and it worked out nicely.
As a look, now the pitch. That one's in there. 3-1.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
Inner third let go. It's a called strike. 1 out and a runner on second base. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
And with first base open, the last thing he wanted to do was give him something to hit in the heart of the zone. So no harm done. Force out anywhere now.
Digging in the switch hitter, Zane Denton, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. From the stretch. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Don't be shocked if he doesn't go right back to that splitter again. He's looking for a double play, and that pitch certainly has enough depth on it to get him a ground ball.
Now the 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
1-2.
Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. And he delivers in the pinch as this will plate 1 and possibly 2. He pulls into second safely as a run comes across to score on the play, tying the ball game.
He was not messing around in that at-bat, looking for a first pitch fastball all the way, and that's exactly what he got. Nice job to rip it down the line and drive in a run at the same time. He'll feel good about that one.
In now, Jim Jarvis, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
Runners at second and third with 2 gone. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. And we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. Here it is. And he misses with it for ball 4. So the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
Right about now, the manager's questioning his decision to bring this guy in. If you can't trust a reliever to throw strikes, you can't trust him at all. We'll see if he comes to get him sooner than later.
Now at the plate, Cody Vance. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. Upper part of the zone there, but taken for a strike.
So important getting ahead with the bases loaded. Already a difficult situation, so you don't want to make it any harder by falling behind in the count.
Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Here it is. Swings through it for strike number 2.
Definitely a big pitch coming up right here. He's going to be pumped if he can work his way out of this inning with the game still tied.
Here's the 1-2. This pitch is popped up. Number 22 has a play, and they'll avoid the big inning as he makes the catch, so just the 1 run scores here in the frame. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. Bottom of the 6th is straight ahead, all even now at 4 apiece. Tommy Hunter is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, number 22. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. He's set. Here it comes. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. the 0-1. Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it. Ready with the 0-2. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
The 1-2. And he fouls this one off. Again, a 1-2. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
He put up a pretty good battle at the plate right there. They finally get him on a 1-2 pitch, but you could see that he wasn't laying down without a fight. He really made the pitcher earn that strikeout.
Into the box now, Michael Curry, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Long run for the right fielder. Can't make the play, however. It's over his head. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
When it left his bat, I thought it might squirt foul, but it hugged the line and found its way into the corner. Thought it might be a little bit closer play at second, but he cruised in there with relative ease.
So now to the plate, John Cagle, as he'll swing and lift a fly ball to right center. Taylor is there, and he'll bring this one in. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
Number 1.
Ready for another shot now, Maxwell. And it looks like they'd rather go after the next guy as the intentional walk signal comes here with 2 away.
The batter, number 7.
Standing in, Cam Shepard. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
Low for ball 1. And he comes back with 1 in there for a high strike. And this one's up around the eyes, 2-1.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Two and 1. Here it is.
Great pitch right there. That is a huge breaking ball. Not shocked he took it. Got to calibrate that one for a second.
Just out in front of that one, still 2-2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Curry over at second. Maxwell on at first with 2 down. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the 3rd strike, and the inning is over. New inning set to get underway, and next to hit is the catcher, Brad DeBro.
Brad DeBro.
Here comes the first pitch.
Ball, that pitch is out.
The 1-0. Sent on the ground out to second. He's got it on to first, and a big out to start the seventh. One gone.
The batter, the right
At the plate, Chandler Taylor. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. All knotted up. 4-4 the score here in the seventh. And this is just off the outside corner, ball two. A strike, and it's 2-1.
Count with 2-1.
Down the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. And that's taken high for a ball. It's full now. 3-2.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
And he lays off. Ball four. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Ryan Webb will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Chauncey Rogers is into the ball game as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch.
Number 29.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Drew Williamson. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
1-0.
Possible go-ahead runs on first, one away. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. To first. One there. On to first, and talk about doing the job out of the bullpen. One batter, 2 outs, and the inning is over. Nothing across here this half of the inning. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark, and we are tied 4-4. Garrett Hester gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Hester.
Stepping in, Chauncey Rogers. He's newly entered into the ball game, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. Now the pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Jordan is over toward the line a bit as he takes it for the first out.
Now batter.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Ben Anderson. First delivery to him on the way. Fastball too high to start him out here. 1-0. Fastball in there for a strike. 92 on the radar gun that time. And this will be fouled away. The 1-2 pitch. Well off the inside that time as the sinker misses for a ball. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2. J.J. Talley waits on deck. Now the payoff pitch home is swung on and missed. He got him.
That was a big strikeout there, guys. The best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to, and that second out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
To the plate now, J.J. Talley. And he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball, 1-0. He could really use a knock here, 0 for 3 in the game so far. Up top, it's 2-0. And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Jordan is underneath this one, and that will retire the side. Now to the plate, Bo Jordan.
Leading off for the Wildcats, the left fielder, Carl.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Lined hard and deep down the left field line, but a foul ball. A windup and the 0-1.
That's a ball.
Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Hey, there was great arm action on that 3-1 changeup right here. He's got this guy thinking. That's the beauty right now. We go to a full count. Do you sit changeup or do you stay with the heater?
Coming to the plate now, George Salem. He's 0 for 2 with a walk thus far. Now the pitch. Heading out towards shallow right. Rogers in a few steps as he takes it. 2 down.
Now back.
Striding in, Zane Denton. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
We're in the 8th inning now of a 4-4 ball game. And it's quickly 0-2. Tough fastball that time, but he hangs with it to stay alive.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
A ball and 2 strikes. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away.
That was another good pitch and a tough call that could have gone either way. He couldn't get him to bite on it again, so the count's gone from 0-2 to 3-2.
Hit on the ground to third. Fielded cleanly. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Dean Metters will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Miles Austin will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. Stepping into the box, number 32, and he's 0 in this one, batting out of the 3 spot. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1.
Hey, this one's tied late in the game. As a pitcher right now, you just can't lay a cookie in there 1-0.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Looking up is the left fielder, and they have taken the lead. So a solo shot here to left center field, and they will take the lead here. It's now a 5-4 ball game.
This is one of those situations you dream about when you're a kid. He steps up in a big spot and blasts his first home run of the year to take the lead. Storybook stuff has come to life.
Now that number 22.
At the plate now, number 22, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Now that ball is smoked, carrying to deep left. And this one is gone. A home run. A solo shot here to left. First home run of the campaign for him. And it's now 6-4.
Everyone in the home dugout just seemed to breathe a little easier. They're up 2 and only need 3 outs in their bullpen to wrap up the W. It's always nice to work with a little extra wiggle room.
Now back, first baseman, Michael.
At the plate, Michael Curry, as he sends it on the ground to first. Reined in. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning. Trent Vermillier answers the call now, looking to get this one onto the 9th inning without any trouble.
Please. Now pitching, Trent Vermillier.
Stepping up to the plate, John Cagle. First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Your attention, please.
Shane Marshall will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Marshall.
Right-hander against right-hander, as this is a ball 1-0. Two out, nobody on. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground, but a foul ball, 1-1. And it's fouled away. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. 9th inning coming up. Washington is on top 6-4. Taylor Hicks comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. Set to start the 9th in this one, and standing in the rookie outfielder Miles Austin.
Looking for base runners here as they're down 2 playing on the road. Not an easy thing to do, trying to score runs or bunch hits together off of a closer.
Now the 1-0. And look at this, a bunt attempt to start the 9th. And he'll lunge forward to make the catch for the first out. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Jim Jarvis. Now the pitch.
Nope. 0-1, no strike.
The 1-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2.
Offered at that breaking ball below the zone, and that's a tough one to spit on. But the key is recognizing it coming out of the pitcher's hand earlier and making sure that it goes up before it comes down. More likely to be a hanger when that's the case.
He struck him out, the 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
It's been a rough game for him at the plate. Couldn't get the bat off his shoulder right there, and he struck out twice before that one. So he's going to have a lot to think about when he leaves the ballpark tonight.
Stepping in now, Cody Vance. As he'll take a look at ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 1-0. There's a fastball that misses.
2 balls, no strike.
That one's in there on the black. 2-1.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this will land out there just foul. A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Well, this is a big pitch right here. 2 outs in the 9th. The last thing you want to do is walk a guy and bring the tying run to the plate.
And this is a strike 3 called, and a bit of a questionable ending there as the ball game is over.
And a nice job here to come in and slam the door. That's his first save of the season. It certainly won't be his last.
6-4 the outcome today. Washington came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Ryan Webb claims the win out of the pen, his first. Taylor Hicks hammers down the save, his first of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score. First, for your victorious home team, 6 runs, 8 hits, 1 error. They left 5 men on base. For the visitors, 4 runs, 7 hits, 1 error. They left 9 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 16 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.